Hidden deep within the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean lies one of the most isolated and enigmatic nations on Earth, Nauru. A solitary speck of land, barely visible on a map, yet its story is anything but insignificant. This tiny island nation holds a story full of stark contrasts, from once being the wealthiest country per capita to becoming one of the least visited and most impoverished places on the planet. Before we dive into the remarkable story of Nauru, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for more awe-inspiring and eye-opening stories from across the globe. Let's get started. Imagine a country without a capital city, a place where the very heart of its governance remains undefined. Nauru is one of the very few nations on Earth that lacks an officially designated capital. Instead, it has what could be called a de facto capital, Yaren, a district nestled on the southern coast of the island. Yaren functions as the island's administrative hub, housing Nauru's most important government buildings, including the parliament. Embassies from far-off lands find their place here, a testament to Nauru's connection to the wider world. The lack of a formal capital speaks volumes about Nauru's unique character. It's a nation that defies easy categorization, where tradition and modernity coexist in an intriguing tapestry. In a world dominated by conflict, Nauru stands apart, a beacon of peace. This tiny island nation has no standing military. Instead, it relies on diplomacy and cooperation. Nauru's strength lies in its choice of peace. The travel brochures of the world are filled with images of bustling cities, iconic landmarks, and crowded beaches. Yet there exists a different kind of destination, one untouched by the masses, where tranquility reigns supreme. This is Nauru, one of the least visited countries on Earth, a hidden gem in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Fewer than 200 intrepid souls venture to Nauru's shores each year, a testament to its remote location and the allure of the unknown. Nauru's isolation, while a deterrent to some, is precisely what makes it so appealing to those seeking a truly off-the-beaten-path experience. The island's pristine beaches, fringed by swaying coconut palms and caressed by crystal-clear turquoise waters, are a sight to behold. Nauru offers a rare glimpse into a world untouched by the homogenizing forces of mass tourism, a place where time seems to stand still. The idyllic image of a tropical paradise often clashes with a harsh reality, the silent epidemic gripping nations like Nauru. This tiny island nation, once synonymous with wealth and abundance, now faces a public health crisis of staggering proportions. Nauru bears the unfortunate distinction of having one of the highest obesity rates in the world. The island's traditional diet, once rich in fresh fish, fruits and vegetables, has been supplanted by imported processed foods high in sugar, salt and unhealthy fats. The rise of convenience foods, a global phenomenon, has hit Nauru particularly hard. Diabetes, once a rarity on Nauru, has skyrocketed, affecting nearly 40% of the population. Nauru's story is a cautionary tale, a reminder that the pursuit of progress and prosperity must be balanced with a commitment to public health and well-being. The year is 1975. The world watches in astonishment as a tiny island nation, barely a pinprick on the map, claims the title of the wealthiest country on Earth per capita. This was Nauru at the zenith of its phosphate boom, a time when the island's seemingly inexhaustible reserves of this precious resource transformed it into a modern-day El Dorado. The island became a playground for the wealthy, a place where luxury cars cruised along newly paved roads and the skies buzzed with private jets ferrying in the world's elite. The phosphate that had brought such unimaginable wealth was, by its very nature, a finite resource. As the mining operations intensified, so too did the environmental degradation. The writing was on the wall, a stark reminder that even the most abundant resources can be depleted and that true wealth lies not in the riches beneath our feet, but in the wisdom to manage them sustainably. Imagine embarking on a road trip unlike any other, a journey that takes you not across vast continents or bustling metropolises, but around the entirety of a nation in the span of a single hour. This is the reality of Nauru, an island so small, so intimate that you can circumnavigate its perimeter with time to spare. Nauru's road network, a mere 30 kilometers of paved roads, forms a continuous loop around the island's edge, a concrete ribbon connecting its scattered communities. As you set off on your journey, the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean becomes your constant companion. The pace of life in Nauru is refreshingly slow, a stark contrast to the frenetic energy of urban centers. The landscape whizzes by, a tapestry of contrasts that tells the story of Nauru's tumultuous past. This tiny nation, once at the pinnacle of wealth, now faces an uncertain future, grappling with the legacy of its past and the challenges of a rapidly changing world. The quest for progress often leaves scars upon the earth, indelible marks that serve as a testament to humanity's insatiable appetite for resources. Nauru, once a pristine jewel of the Pacific, bears the weight of this truth, its landscape forever altered by the insatiable hunger for phosphate. The extraction of phosphate, the mineral that brought Nauru both unimaginable wealth and its ultimate downfall, has left an indelible mark on the island's fragile ecosystem. Massive open-pit mines, some plunging hundreds of feet into the earth, have carved deep scars into the landscape. The once fertile topsoil, rich in nutrients and teeming with life, has been stripped away, leaving behind a skeletal framework of jagged limestone pinnacles. The environmental consequences of Nauru's phosphate mining extend far beyond the immediate impact on the landscape. Nauru's story serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that the pursuit of economic prosperity must be tempered with a deep respect for the environment and a commitment to sustainable practices. In the heart of the Pacific Ocean, where the vastness of the sea meets the intimacy of island life, lies a nation that defies convention. Nauru, a place of intriguing contradictions, is home to a capital that exists in spirit rather than in stone, a testament to the island's unique character. While Yaren, a district on Nauru's southern coast, serves as the island's de facto capital, it lacks the grandeur and formality of traditional capital cities. There are no imposing government buildings, no sprawling urban parks, no monuments to past glories. Instead, Yaren blends seamlessly into the surrounding landscape, its administrative functions woven into the fabric of everyday life. The absence of a formal capital city speaks volumes about Nauru's unique approach to nationhood. Yaren, in its understated way, embodies the spirit of Nauru, a nation small in size but large in heart, a place where tradition and modernity coexist in an intriguing tapestry. In the Pacific Ocean, Nauru is at the center of a global debate, synonymous with a controversial asylum policy. Once known for its phosphate wealth, Nauru now symbolizes the global asylum seeker crisis. The Nauru Regional Processing Center, established in 2001 with Australia, is a controversial deterrent for asylum seekers. Reports of overcrowding and inadequate care have plagued the center, drawing humanitarian condemnation. The ethical dilemma remains. Can a compassionate nation justify such a policy for border security? The echoes of Nauru's phosphate boom still reverberate across the island, a haunting reminder of the ephemeral nature of wealth and the enduring consequences of unsustainable practices. The once bustling mining operations that transformed Nauru into a global economic powerhouse have fallen silent, leaving behind a legacy of environmental degradation and economic uncertainty. Imagine a nation grappling with a prosperity hangover, its coffers depleted, its infrastructure crumbling, its people struggling to come to terms with the stark contrast between their former affluence and their current reality. The collapse of Nauru's phosphate industry, once the lifeblood of its economy, sent shockwaves through the island nation. The government's attempts to diversify the economy, to find new sources of revenue and create employment opportunities have met with limited success. The island's remote location, its limited arable land, and its history of environmental degradation pose significant challenges to economic development. The resilience of the Nauruan people, their unwavering spirit in the face of adversity, offers a glimmer of hope that this tiny island nation can overcome the odds and chart a new course for itself. Nauru's story is a powerful reminder that even in the most remote corners of our planet, the forces of globalization, environmental change, and economic upheaval leave their mark. What surprised you most about Nauru's story? Have you ever heard of or considered visiting this remote island? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Nauru's fascinating past and uncertain future, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.